He was the little pony who always stood out at the track, but when it rained, walking on the grass became a real struggle for him. Every single step felt heavy and exhausting. When the race finally started, the other ponies took off fast. The nasty weather didn't seem to bother them at all. But Noah? He was nowhere to be seen. Just when everyone thought he must have fallen, he suddenly burst out from the inside rail. He had chosen to run on the muddy path instead. While the others assumed he was struggling because he was small, he had actually picked the toughest route on purpose. Alone, he ran through the muck. Mujai was totally full of himself at first, but when he saw how solid Noah looked, he was shocked. It hit him, this was all part of the coach's special plan. For a whole week, Noah had been training in that mud. So now, what looked like a mess to everyone else was smooth sailing for him. That's how Noah started to pick up speed in the muck. He caught up with the pack just as they hit the third turn. Now he was running neck and neck with the leader. Mujai kept bragging that he'd crush Noah, but he never made a move, just hanging back in 7th place. Finally, going into the 4th turn, Mujai decided to go for it. In a flash, he weaved through the pack. Crow, his pony, flew under his whip and blew right past Noah. Suddenly, winning got a whole lot harder for Noah. Before Noah could even make his move, Mujai steered Crow onto the muddy track, blocking his way completely. Coach Sunghu watched from the side, totally furious. Mujai had figured out that the mud was Noah's advantage, so he made sure to shut it down. Now Noah was trapped, he couldn't get around. His only option was to swing out wide onto the grass, but that would only make him wipe out. With the mud path blocked, his view was cut off and his pace kept dropping. The rest of the pack was catching up fast. Mujai got even cockier. With just 200 meters left to go, he saw the worried look on Coach Sunghu's face, and it made him smile. His last pony had crashed during a race, but he blamed the horse, not himself. He refused to admit he'd made a riding mistake, so now he was determined to win, to prove the problem was with the training. Other ponies were coming up fast on his heels, but he stayed totally calm. Rain or shine, on grass or in the mud, Crow was unstoppable for him. The first time he'd ever seen this horse was during a crazy downpour, so whenever the rain came down, he knew the deal. No matter who tried to challenge them, he and Crow had this in the bag. He gave one last push and, just like that, left everyone in the dust.